Hello everyone, I'm Georgina and welcome to part 3 of C1 5 Years Strong, a special commemorative series where I get to speak to legendary members of the C1 team. We get to chat about memories from the early days of C1, our incredible growth and take a glimpse into the bright future. Are you ready for part 3? Well, so am I. Let's start it off by sitting down with C1 Chairman of the Board, Robert Flohr. Welcome, Robert. So you are known as a game changer when it comes to business, so it's a special privilege to be chatting to you today here in the C1 Dubai offices. So should we get straight to it?
Sure.
So Robert, I want to talk about your time with C1. What has impressed you the most?
Well, clearly it has to be the people. Here in the Dubai office, where we have most of the business established, but also we have resources in Spain, people in Sweden, and I'm always impressed every day with the level of energy and commitment my colleagues bring to work every day, and their commitment to serving the network, and also their increasing ability to to function as a team. I think we highly value teamwork and collaboration, and bringing everybody together on a mission, a shared mission, is exciting, and this group here has really impressed me from that perspective.
Yeah, I can definitely feel that too within the C1 community. Now, what do you think the company's growth trajectory will look like in the next coming months?
Well, we're pretty ambitious about new products and new services. We're focusing on developing our own token, as people who follow us will know. That it'll be a token that will, as a utility, will give people access to all parts of our ecosystem and our product offering and our portfolio of businesses. We're focusing on developing new lifestyle apps and offerings like in fitness and health, and as well as travel and in education. So we're quite ambitious over the course of the next year.
So you've got many new products that are coming to the market. You've got a new app, you've got a new token. What do you base this on? Is there one thing that's really going to help push those to the community?
Well, we listen to the network, and I think we're confident that the network will respond because we're giving them what they're asking for, and that is in every part of the world in which we operate. So it's interesting. It's a challenge to sort of respond to people from different countries and different cultures, but it just seems that everybody is clearly interested in the digital world as it's developing. They're interested in lifestyle opportunities. So that's what we're committed to doing, and I'm sure the demand will be there if we develop the products in the right way.
But a bit of a push, a bit of a, let's say, an overwhelming demand can sometimes be a good thing, because it's okay, let's do this, let's make this happen, let's make it work. So as a established global leader yourself, what is your advice for up-and-coming entrepreneurs?
I think I always tell people, don't be afraid to fail, take risks. If you believe in something, apply all the energy and passion you can to it. I think passion is critical, and also to work with others effectively, build teams, and don't be afraid to ask for help. So I think that's what you need to do.
Working together as a team, as a community to make things happen.
But don't be afraid to fail.
Don't be afraid to fail. It always helps you when you do fail, just push that little bit
You learn
further.
from it. It's a learning.
I want to look into C1's future now. So what do your expectations for the future of C1 look like?
Well, I think we want to continue to be considered not just the biggest network marketing business in the world, but also the most successful. And that doesn't mean just in terms of how much commercial success we have, but also in the way we conduct ourselves as a company, and that we are place a high value in being fully compliant and regulatory, from a regulatory perspective in every market in which we operate, and to make people proud of their affiliation with C1. And we want to set a standard in everything we do, and the quality of the products, the way we operate our business, the way we work together, the way we engage with our members, and to make sure the members are happy.
Well, Robert, we've touched a lot on the future for C1. I want to talk about what's happening now, especially cryptocurrency. Now, crypto is seeing an incredible spike at the moment, right? So C1 has foreseen this. What is the value of foresight in the business?
Well, I think, most of the world now appreciates that, crypto is here to stay in some manner. And you see the success that Bitcoin has had and the increase in the valuation. I think that is carrying the rest of the market. But people see the applications of crypto in the commercial world and offering ways for people to transact, have partner agreements, do global trade, the importance of blockchain, distributed ledgers, crypto, digital assets. Sometimes these assets will be backed by physical assets like gold or silver or whatever, but I think that's the way the world is going, and I think we're going to see more and more activity in the crypto world, and we want to be a participant in that and a leader in that.
Amazing insights, Robert. Thank you for your time today. I've certainly learnt a lot from you, and I'm sure our C1 community has as well, so thank you. Now, C1 is renowned across the industry for its spectacular events. Whether it's an incentive trip to an exotic local, recognition events featuring top-flight entertainment, or training right here in Dubai, C1 events are second to none. Now, much of the success is thanks to my next guest, C1's head of events, Jade. So let's meet her next. Hi, Jade.
Hi.
Thank you so much for taking the time to sit with me today. Now, you've been with C1 for nearly 3 years, right?
Yeah, it's absolutely flown by.
What do you remember from your first C1 event?
Well, my first C1 event was actually at the Pearl, which is one of Dubai's most iconic venues, and we had over 800 people, so it truly was a great way to jump right in.
Yeah, and that's quite an achievement to manage an event of 800 people for your first ever C1 event. Now, I'm guessing there's so much organising that goes into an event or an successful event. What are the key factors to keep in mind?
So with our events, because we have over 150 members globally, in terms of countries, so 150 countries, it's really important that we make everyone feel included. So that includes translation and food, entertainment, and just being respectful of all the different languages and cultures.
Yeah, is that quite tricky sometimes? I'm guessing it takes quite a lot of organisation to make that possible.
Yeah, I think what it is, it's translating everything in terms of menus, and every bit of literature that we have has to be translated into all languages of attendees.
Yeah, of course. Now, this next one might be quite hard, but can you choose your favourite moment of a C1 event?
God, favourite moment is very difficult. My favourite part of the C1 events are definitely our infamous incentive trip. We had fireworks in Thailand, we had driving classic cars in Cannes, and then obviously just recently the Maldives, where we had some fabulous dinners and events there as well.
I've seen and heard about your recent trip. It looked and it sounded incredible. When it comes to planning an event, how do you actually come up with a particular theme?
So I can tell you a little bit of a secret. So for instance, in the Maldives, we had a red night and a green night, and that was actually inspired from the Maldivian flag, which is red and green.
Makes sense.
And one of my favourite things we ever did is when we did the Next Generation event, we launched our Elements package, and that was my inspiration there, where we had earth, air, water and fire. So I truly put that into the dinner, and that really kind of shined there.
And where does kind of your inspiration come from? Is it you being a creative person? Is it sort of putting a mood board together? How do you get your idea sort of on paper and then make it work?
Well, I've been in the events industry itself for over 13 years, so it just comes from a lot of experience, and I get the inspiration from either the destination or, like I said, the products that we're launching at that time. It's nice to involve that as well, for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Now, looking ahead, what is next for the C1 team? We've got anything coming up in the pipeline?
Well, I can't reveal too much because we like to keep everything a surprise.
I can't push you too much
No,
today.
too much. Well, Jonah's just released in the Maldives a big secret that we will be doing our 2025 incentive as a cruise trip, which members have been begging me for 3 years for another cruise. So everyone's super excited about that. And then also this May, from the 28th of April to the 28th of May, we have invited all members to come to the Dubai office and do leader-led trainings. So that means that they bring all their teams to Dubai and do training here in the office, and then they'll have lunches and dinners, and it will be truly a fantastic month-long celebration. It'll be great.
Yeah, it sounds like it, and I love that you can do events in the C1 Dubai office, you can do events abroad. It's just so many different options, and it's all down to you and your creativeness.
Yes, thank you. you.
Thank you so much, Jade, for joining me. I'm sure the next C1 event is going to be incredible, and I'm looking forward to experiencing it.
Thank you.
That's a wrap for part 3, C1 5 Years Strong. It's been amazing to speak to so many industry leaders, hearing about their memories and learning about their vision for the future as well. And what's clear is that C1 is heading towards an incredible future as a crypto game changer. So thank you so much for joining me today, and I'll see you soon.